Hello everyone, welcome to your November 2023 Astrological Forecast. As usual, I would like to thank my subscribers. I love you guys so much. Thank you very, very much for your continued support, for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos. I really, really appreciate everything you guys do for me. And if you're new to my channel and you like this video or any of my other videos, be sure to subscribe. Okay, and don't forget to click on the notification bell. You'll be notified each time I upload something. Also, check out the links below in the description box. There is one to my website, and there is also one to something called Ask Me a Question, which is for those of you who only want to know maybe one or two things about your chart. But it is actually just easier to email me at zaneszodiac@gmail.com and just ask me whatever it is you would like to know. Okay, so here's the way the month is going so far. Okay, Venus is still in Virgo up until the 8th. Okay, then it will move into Libra. Also, I have to mention on the 4th, Saturn finally turns direct. Okay, Saturn in Pisces. Okay, so Mercury is still in Scorpio up until the 10th, and then on the 10th it moves into Sagittarius, and then there is a new moon in Scorpio on the 13th. The Sun is still in Scorpio up until the 22nd, and then on the 22nd it moves into Sagittarius, and Mars is still in Scorpio up until the 24th, and then it moves into Sagittarius. And there is a full moon in Gemini on the 27th. Okay, so now for your forecast. Hi, Capricorn. So we do have Venus still in Virgo in your 9th house, just up until the 8th, and it moves into Libra on the 8th into your 10th house. Okay, so you still, while it's in your 9th house, you still have possibly, some fun times, possibly even a little bit of an adventure with someone, either that you know through social media, or you have a friend who lives at a distance. 9th house is also foreign countries and people and languages, so this person could even live in another country. At the same time, the planet Saturn turns direct on the 4th. Saturn is in Pisces. It's directly across from the 9th house where you have Virgo. So there could have been some kind of plans that were stalled or put on hold. It will take a while for Saturn to kick in, once it turns direct, and to even really notice any kind of difference in motion. But if something was stalled, more or less, even if it's communications, maybe you've been wanting to say something, but you haven't been able to, or just speak your mind, you know what I mean? Could be about anything, but 3rd house is big communication, written and spoken. With Saturn here, a lot of times you tend to keep your mouth shut, because you don't want to rock the boat or whatever, But this could be one of those times where you change your mind. Now that this planet is turning direct, you could see that not speaking your mind could have added to a lot of problems that you may be having with someone as far as communication goes. So it's probably a good idea to get out there and say whatever the hell you want to, right? They may not like it, so what? But anyways, with Venus in your 9th house, the a possibility for an adventure is still there. Okay, up until the 8th. On the 8th, it moves into your 10th house of your career and your public persona. Okay, I always say Venus, when Venus is in your own sign, your 1st house or your 10th house, you can almost do no wrong. Okay. People find you far more appealing at this time than at any other time. And the 10th house being your most public house, this is how you're known by reputation, personally and professionally. So when Venus is here, people see you in a wonderful light, okay? They usually talk about your physical appearance, like your beauty or how handsome you are, your style of clothing, your hair, your eyes, anything about you. But just people just really have very nice things to say about you. And publicly even. And in public, though, it doesn't have to be out there, you know, in a newspaper or something. This could also be on social media. Somebody could make a really nice post about you on social media. Okay, so the sun is in Scorpio up until the 22nd, and Mercury is here up until the 10th. Mars is here up until the 24th, and there's a new moon in Scorpio on the 13th in your 11th house of sociability. Okay, your friends, your acquaintances, this is where you have Scorpio. So when all these planets are here, it makes you really want to get out there and socialize with people, usually in person if you can. You just feel like doing that, getting together with your friends, more now than at any other time. But if you can't do that, you can always just socialize on, again, social media. This is also the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes, and groups or organizations that you belong to. But if there's any kind of goal that you've been trying to reach with Mars here since last month, you could have really gotten like a second wind or something in going after something that you're interested in. And there could be a group of friends or even just one person, even a new person that may come into your life at this time that helps you obtain some kind of goal or an interest that you've always had, that once you get there or whatever, it helps you feel complete, like you've completed something, you've strived to get at something and you got it. Okay, but you know, this is like a time where you'll find you're in a lot more contact with your friends or acquaintances. Okay, then the sun moves into Sagittarius on the 22nd, Mars moves into Sagittarius on the 24th, and Mercury actually moves here on the 10th, and this is your 12th house. This is where you have the sign of Sagittarius, and it's always like this. You know, 12th house is like your downtime. It's time when you recharge your batteries and spend time alone, or just relaxing, doing things that only you can do. You don't need other people to do it with you. You know, like read a book or watch movies or something or other. But you're, again, recharging your batteries for when planets move into your first house, which they do like at the end of December. Okay, so, but when planets are here behind the scenes, you really, you know, do a little bit of reflection. Also a little bit of snooping, especially with Mercury here. I call it the great investigator, because even if you weren't curious before, all of a sudden when Mercury's here, you're very curious about someone or something, and you start asking around either openly or it could be a secret. It doesn't always have to be a secret. In fact, you could even stumble across the secret at this time while you're doing your snooping. Okay, you could find information out on someone you weren't even interested in, but it's there, so what the hell. But anyways, I do have to mention that Mars in the 12th house usually brings about 12th house is activities by you or someone else behind the scenes. Okay, which means it's kind of secret, or it's just not out there. Maybe it isn't a secret, but they're not blasting it to the world. Okay, so you could be involved in something that, you know, it's just an interest of yours. You don't have to share it with everybody, or you could be involved in something that is a little bit of a secret. However, when Mars is here, a lot of times there is someone acting behind the scenes against you, okay, undermining you in some way, and it is usually a friend or acquaintance, but it's not a surprise is what it is, because you're more than likely aware of who this person is, okay, and it's usually because they are jealous or envious of you. So just keep this in mind. You know, if you feel like something's going on behind your back, it more than likely is. Okay, just so it kind of makes you want to keep things to yourself even more, right? Why would you share them with this person or a group of people, right? So it's probably a good idea to, if you're doing something that is pretty important, you know, that you feel somebody may try to sabotage in some way, then just keep it to yourself, okay? There is a full moon in Gemini on the 27th, okay? Where you have Gemini in your chart is your 6th house. It's directly across from your 12th house of Sagittarius. And the 6th house is the workplace, okay? Your work schedule, co-workers, the kind of work that you do, you know, all kinds of stuff. So there could even be something like that going on here where, you know, maybe you're even looking for another job, and that's a secret. I would keep that a secret, definitely, you know. But, or you could find out something even about a coworker or a boss, or even about your company, the company you work for. You know, could surprise you or something. But a full moon brings an problem to the surface where it's become an issue, so you can get rid of it, deal with it and get rid of it. So you could be having problems with a coworker, a boss, or anybody. Okay, 6th house is also the house of service. So there may be someone that you help outside of work even that has become more of a problem than they were supposed to be. You know, whatever it is that you're doing for them, you were glad to do it. You didn't plan on doing this for the rest of your life, but someone may be leaning on you a little bit too much, okay? So it could be something like that where you have to break it off. You know, you have to end the arrangement or whatever it was that you had with someone that you were, a service that you were performing for them. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Capricorn on the 16th, 17th, and 18th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Cancer, and those dates are the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 29th, and 30th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 11th, 12th, 13th, 24th, 25th, and 26th. The best time for money is the 4th, 5th, 6th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. The best time for your career is the 9th, 10th, and 11th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 6th, 7th, 8th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. So I hope you enjoyed your forecast for November. Be sure to check out my weekly forecast, and I'll see you then. Goodbye.